Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it just for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking? At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Game 2 here at New Britain Stadium. A beautiful afternoon for a twin bill of baseball. As Pettibone comes set. The pitch. Showing bunt his Guillen. He bunts it off the play foul and evens the count at 1. Bridgeport got 2 two-run home runs from Andrew Lambo, one in the 2nd and one in the 6th. They also got an RBI in the 5th. B scored in the 3rd and the 7th. Checking on the runner is Pettibone. Tag applied by Maddox, but back was Myers. One coming from Pettibone, off and running. It's a pitch out, and they've got Myers cold. They get him on the pitch out. Baca applies the tag. Myers is caught stealing 2-6. Great call by the Bees. So caught stealing is Myers. on the ear. That is just the 5th time that Myers has been caught. 2-2 now, the count, as Pettibone delivers a strike. The 2-2, just off the plate, full count. Pettibone steps and fires. The payoff pitch slapped out towards left field in foul ground. It lands beyond the picnic area and out of play. New Britain looking to pick up their 27th win on the season. Bridgeport looking for their 41st, as this is fouled away and the count remains full. Has been a struggle at times in the first half for the Bees. Looking to put the first half of the season behind them. The 3-2. This is sent out towards center field. Drifting back is Michael Krause. He'll make the catch. Again, hit that right into the wind, blowing in from left center. That'll be out number 2 and brings Cuevas to the plate. Cuevas, 1 for 4 in game 1. Not yesterday, but game 1. A single coming in the 7th. He was retired on a 4-6-3 double play. He's turning 2 double plays in the first game. First pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Fastball over the outside. This is popped up out towards the bleachers and right. Now to play. So count 0-2 to Cuevas. Fields is on deck. Oh, 2 off the end of the bat. Sent off the screen. Pitch fouled off of the plate, actually down low in the dirt. Cuevas holding up. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch. This is grounded out towards short. Baca has it, going to the backhand. He'll fire over to first, and the side is retired. Leadoff single is erased on the caught stealing. And after half an inning, Bridgeport 0, New Britain coming up here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Carlos Nina at third, Angel Rosa at short, Jose Cuevas at second, Gustavo Molina at first. Santiago Nessie does the catching for Kevin Jeffress. Jeffress from Cheshire, Connecticut, last year with the Gateway Grizzlies. Independent baseball, that is his last team. Right-hander, 6'2", 190. First pitch, misses inside. Ball one to Yusuke Kajimoto. The pitch, outside, 2-0. Every home run hit here at New Britain Stadium this season by the Bees. It's a Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot. Each Bees home run worth $100 to House of Heroes, this year's charity, courtesy of Stanley Black & Deckers. The first strike is delivered. Currently 25 home runs hit by the Bees at home. That is $2,500 donated by Stanley to House of Heroes. Pitch misses away, 3-1. York playing the Sugarland Skeeters. They have gone through the first 9. No one has scored a run. 0-0 in the top of the 10th, now the bottom of the 10th. As the count runs full to Kajimoto, Manny Corpus pitching for Sugarland against his former team. 3-2 the count to Kajimoto. The pitch. This is grounded out towards second. Cuevas dives, he'll knock it down. But Kajimoto will reach, and that is an infield hit for Yusuke. He reaches base. Cuevas moving to his left. It was a tough play to get the speedy Kajimoto. So that brings James Skelton to the plate, a .243 average, 7 home runs, 14 batted in. He homered in yesterday's game. He's playing in the 1,000th game of his professional career. Infield in at third is Nina on the grass. First pitch in for strike one. Kajimoto has not attempted too many stolen bases this year. And he will draw the throw from Jeffries just in case. Staring in is Jeffress. Right-hander comes set. The pitch in for a strike. Ball gets away from Nessie briefly, but not far enough for the runner at first, Kajimoto, to advance. Skelton, a left-handed hitter. The 0-2. Just low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Count actually backwards on our scoreboard. Apologies, it's 2-1 the count. Jeffries will check on the runner. Kajimoto again back with a dive. Not sure how long Jeffries can go into this game. He was signed as a reliever, forced into the spot start, with Badamo being picked up. The 2-1, this is away, 3-1. Meanwhile, for the Boston Red Sox, Mookie Betts is having himself a day. 8 RBIs today for Mookie Betts. 3-1, pop foul, and the count runs full. Go through the rest of the Major League scoreboard here, as we are able. Payoff pitch coming from Jeffress. Off and running is Kajimoto. This is chopped off the foot of Skelton, and it's foul. Skelton walking off that foul ball. Jeffress. Kajimoto on the run, swung on and missed. Kajimoto will steal second, but Skelton will strike out. So up to second base goes Kajimoto. And that'll be out number 1, but a runner in scoring position for Jovan Rosa. Rosa played game 1, of course, 0 for 3. Playing in his 210th consecutive game. Jeffress went to Western New England College up in Springfield. This is second or third full professional season. Started with the Normal Corn Belters. Split last year between Normal and Gateway. Those teams both in the Frontier League. His first pitch misses for a ball. Started this year with the Gateway Grizzlies. Appeared in 6 games, all in relief. This is just his second professional start. As it's chopped foul. This pitch chopped foul by Rosa up the first base line. 1-1 the count. The pitch lined over towards third base. Daisuke Yoshida, the third base coach, has to jump out of the way and points Rosa towards the field, trying to wave it fair. This is lined right back up the middle, over to get it the shortstop, Rosa. He fires to first to retire the other Rosa, Jovan. That'll be out number 2. Kajimoto has to stay at second. What's coming to the plate now is Craig Maddox. Maddox, first baseman once again here for the Bees. Doubled and scored in the 7th inning. It's only hit of game 1. Maddox, the lefty hitter, waiting for the pitch. Chops off the plate, foul. That's strike 1. This is grounded out towards deep second, past Cuevas. And into right field, a base hit. It will be an RBI single for Craig Maddox, and the Bees have the lead, 1-0. Kajimoto comes home from second to score. That's your DACO drive of the game. For all your transportation needs, call DACO 800-229-4879 or visit DACO.com. RBI single for Maddox as Connor Bierfeld comes to the plate. 12 home runs, 37 runs batted in. For Bierfeld, he'll bat with a runner at first and 2 down. First pitch, this is down low, ball 1. Pitch misses. Just a little bit low. 2-0 the count. Swung on and missed as Jeffress pulls the string on Bierfeld. That's strike 1. Three and 1. Jeffress misses with a breaking ball away. Three-one. Chop towards third base, but in foul ground, and the count runs full. Bees are 4-12 in doubleheader games this year. They've played a lot, all but one at home. Of course, this doubleheader series technically counts as 3 doubleheader games. The 7-inning game yesterday, this game currently the makeup of that game too. So by the end of the day, they'll either be 5-12, as the payoff pitch is blooped out towards left. It'll make the seats, and count remains full. These will either be 5-12 or 4-13 in doubleheader games in the first half, and that's just the first half. A lot of twin bills. Brian Dupre, who pitched game 1, has appeared in a number of them. This is grounded out towards deep short. Rose up with it. He throws in the air, but not in time. Bierfeld is safe on an infield single. Up to second goes Maddox. So the inning will continue. Nice play by Rosa, but he really didn't have much of a shot as he had to leap in the air to attempt the throw. That brings Jordan Hinshaw to the plate. He was the leadoff hitter in game 1. Hinshaw was 1 for 3 back in right field. This is grounded out towards short. Up with it, Rosa. He will flip to Cuevas covering second. And the side is retired, but the Bees are on the board. While they leave 2 men on, the RBI single from Craig Maddox will bring home Yusuke Kajimoto, and after an inning, 1-0, New Britain over Bridgeport, here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Baseball to your summer? 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain.
The baseball team, the Bees, taking shape.
Buzz about New Britain's new professional baseball team today. The new team has a name.
The Bees are calling the Hardware City home.
You haven't picked up on the buzz just yet, get it? The Bees are landing in New Britain. It's Connecticut's newest baseball team.
This one sent out towards right field. It bangs off the wall. 1 run will score. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Coming around is Krause. He's going to score. The throw from Dominguez is not in time. Ball game over. Bees win. Bees win.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Bees, and find us on Snapchat as well. New Britain Bees, the handle there. Pettibone ahead in the count, 0-1. Pitch misses inside to even things to Fields. Fields, the first game, walked and scored. Also reached on an error, grounded into a double play and struck out. 0 for 3 with that walk and run scored. And he will shoot this one out towards left field. He'll drop in for a base hit. And for the second consecutive inning, Bridgeport has a leadoff single. Now Molina will come to the plate for the first time. Gustavo Molina was in the 8th spot as the DH, 0 for 3 in game 1. Coming set is Pettibone. He delivers this one slammed out towards left center. Going back are both Kraus and Bierfeld. It'll hop over Kraus's head. Bierfeld will get to it. This game will be tied up as the run comes home to score. The throw high to the plate. And it'll be an RBI double for Gustavo Molina. 1-1 the score, as this game tied immediately after the Bees take the lead. That was smoked. And now Lambo, who had 2 two-run home runs in game 1, come to the plate. So Lambo comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position, 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs and 2 home runs in the first game of the doubleheader. The pitch. Strike over the outside corner, 0-1 the count. The pitch. This is high and away. 1-1 the count. On deck, Santiago Nessie, who did not play in game 1. A 1-1. Off the plate. But it's fouled back to the screen as Lambo reaches for that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Coming set, Pettibone. He delivers and misses away. 2-2. Two off the plate, and the count runs full. No outs in the inning. Lambo at the plate, runner at second is Molina. For his RBI double, tied the game. This is lined over. Kajimoto out towards right. Hinshot in quickly. Molina will pull up at third. Third consecutive hit to start the second inning. As now there are runners on the corners for Santiago Nessie. So that brings Nessie to the plate. Santiago, 196 average, pair of home runs and 10 runs batted in. The pitch, swung on and missed. That's strike 1. Pettibone has labored this inning, has not yet recorded an out. Up to 25 pitches in the game. It's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Nessie in an 0-2 hole. 1-1 the score. Bluefish threatening with 2 on and nobody out. Missing away Pettibone with the slider. One, 2. Inside with the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 out towards center should be deep enough to give Bridgeport the lead. In fact, it's definitely deep enough. Back to the wall, and it's over Krause's head. Lambo up to second. He had to retreat as he thought that might be caught. But instead, Molina will score from third. Lambo up to second on what will be a long 400-foot RBI single. It's over the head of Kraus. Pettibone's allowed 4 straight hits in the second. So it's 2-1 Bluefish over Bees. They've got 5 hits in the game. Bees bullpen well rested, as only Mike Heppel was used in game 1. As Angeles Nina comes to the plate. Coming set is Pettibone. Nina, the 5th man to bat in the inning. No outs yet as the first pitch is over for strike 1. The 0-1. Curveball down in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Angel Rosa waits on deck. One over the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two, slapped foul down the right field line. Pettibone delivers the 1-2 off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 33 pitches, 34 pitches now for Pettibone. Two. Checking his swing is Nina, and the home plate umpire, Jorge Terran, says he went around. That is the first out of the inning. A strikeout of Nina. That will be out number 1. So that brings Rosa to the plate. He saw 1 pitch in his first at-bat in game 1, taking over for Hernandez, who was injured on a full count foul ball off his ankle. Rosa ended up walking. Walk given to Hernandez. Ended up at second base where he was stranded. And he played shortstop the rest of game 1. Takes strike 1, or actually swings and misses at strike 1. The 0-1. Well off the plate. Both runners will advance on the wild pitch by Pettibone. And now runners at second and third for Pettibone. That is his second wild pitch of the year. Kyle Simon leads the Bees with 10. Just Pettibone's second. Now there's runners at second and third. The Bees in the second inning forced to draw the infield in. 1-1. This is lined out towards center field. Backing up is Kraus. He will make the catch, but a run will score. It'll be a sac fly for Rosa. As in to score is Lambo. Up the sacrifice is Nessie, and it's 3-1 Bridgeport. So now the top of the order due up. Myers, who singled and was caught stealing in the first, becomes the 7th man to bat in the inning. 3 runs have scored for Bridgeport. It's 3-1. Pettibone kicks and fires. This is fouled back to the box seats. Strike 1. Pettibone comes set, staring down Nessie at third. This is ripped right at Rosa at third base. He will make the catch, and the side is retired. Bridgeport will leave a man on, but 4 consecutive hits will score 3 runs for the Bluefish. And after an inning and a half, 3-1, Bridgeport has the lead here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
This one sent out towards right field. It bangs off the wall. 1 run will score.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the deep.
Michael Kraus will lead things off for the New Britain Bees. Bottom third of the lineup up due against Kevin Jeffress. 3-1, Bridgeport has the lead. It's Kraus, Walton, and Baca due up here in the second inning. 3-run top of the second gave Bridgeport the lead. First pitch down low, ball 1. Pitch number 2 is strike number 1. Two and 1 is Jeffress misses high and in tight. Kraus second on the Bees with 10 home runs. Third, Jovan Rosa with 8. First, Connor Bierfeld with 12. Pitch. In on the hands, 3-1 the count. This one's fouled back, and the count runs full. 3-1 pitch, Kraus got the green light. Walton waits on deck. It'll be his first at-bat. This is chopped off the plate, foul. Lands back behind the plate. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kraus will ground this foul the other way. That goes up the third base line. No action yet in Bridgeport's bullpen. This payoff pitch just outside, ball 4. And the leadoff man aboard for the Bees for the second consecutive inning. Michael Kraus will reach on a walk. To the plate comes Jamar Walton, batting out of the 8th spot. Designated hitter for the New Britain Bees. 1, who's up in the 6th spot, 0 for 3. Drop down the order for game 2. Jeffress comes set, off and running. Kraus pitches away. Throw down is not in time. Stolen base for Michael Kraus. As it's ball 1 to Jamar Walton. That steal from Michael Kraus was his 20th of the year in 27 attempts. Up above 20 for the 2nd consecutive year here in the Atlantic League. Last year, league leader with 61. As Luis Rodriguez out of the dugout to argue briefly. Says something to Carl Best, the third base umpire. Now retreats back. 1-0. This is chopped out towards third. Up with it is Nina. His only play to first. So the fielders, or the ground out, will advance the runner to third. 5-3, Walton grounds out softly. But Kraus now 90 feet away as Michael Baca comes to the plate. Baca was the 2nd baseman in game 1. He struck out twice. Pinch hit for by Kajimoto in the 7th, who also struck out. 2nd baseman, rough day for the Bees. As Baca turns this one over and sends it foul up the third base side. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. In on the hands, and Baca will twist it foul. In the Atlantic League, we have some scores. York defeats Sugarland 1-0 in 10 innings. They walk off the Skeeters. Meanwhile, in the bottom of the 6th, Lancaster and Somerset are tied at 3. A Lancaster win will guarantee a 1-game playoff as Baca strikes out. Meanwhile, Southern Maryland and Long Island get underway in about 2.5 hours. That's it for the rest of the league, but Lancaster, with a win, will remain a game back in the Freedom Division standings. Anything within a game leads to a 1-game playoff on July 28th, a makeup game. Kajimoto swings and misses at the first pitch. 2 down, runner at third here. 3-1, Bluefish lead the Bees. The 0-1, chopped up the first base line off the tarp. It'll ricochet out towards the Bees bullpen. A lot of backspin on that ball. Count 0-2 to Yusuke. Pitch misses outside, 1-2. Tapped down the left field line into the picnic area by Kajimoto. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, Kraus over at third. He scores, Bees are within 1. If he doesn't, Bees will have left 3 men on through the first 2 innings. The pitch, inside, spinning out of the way, Kajimoto. Two and 2 the count. The pitch. This is grounded up the middle. Shifting over is Rosa. He has it. Fires to first. And the side is retired. Bees strand a man at third base. And after 2, it is 3-1 Bluefish over Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media. You can find us
at True Timber. We pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
John Pettibone back out on the mound for the Bees. Top of the 3rd inning, 3-1, Bluefish over Bees. You're on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. It will be Guillen, Cuevas, and Fields due up. Guillen and Cuevas, the only members of the Bluefish not to bat last inning, as we play into the 3rd inning of game number 2 of this doubleheader. DACO is the official transportation partner of the New Britain Bees, provides all the team's ground transportation for the 2017 season. If your group or organization needs quality transportation options, DACO's got you covered. For more information, call 800-229-4879 or visit DACO.com. First pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Guillen. Flew out to right in his first at-bat. Maddox's double in game 1 led to a single in game 2, and he now has 700 career hits. This is grounded out towards short. Guillen will be retired 4-3. So Maddox now has 700 hits in his career. Congratulations to the Bees hitting coach and first baseman. As now Pettibone will deal with Cuevas, who grounded out to short in his first at-bat. First pitch sent foul down the right field side. Lands up in the bleachers, out of play. We'll have trivia again next half inning. Question in the top half, or next inning I should say. Question in the top half of the 4th, answer in the bottom half of the 4th. Play along by leaving a comment on Facebook or YouTube, or tweet us at New Britain Bees. Has to do with baseball in the state of Connecticut. Start Googling now. Cuevas now down in the count, 0-2. Pettibone steps and fires the 0-2 pitch. Reaching for is Cuevas, and he fouls it back to the picnic area to our right. Pitch just misses low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This chopped out in front of the plate. Skelton has it. He will fire to first. 2-3 goes the out. The man playing in his 1,000th career game will help record the second out of the 3rd inning. That brings Fields to the plate. He singled and scored last inning. He was the leadoff hitter in the 2nd. Helped spark the rally. 4 straight hits for Bridgeport. Then a sac fly by Angel Rosa. That's how the Bees scored their runs. This is popped up out towards third. Baca will call off Rosa. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired. So the first 1-2-3 inning of the game for Pettibone. We head to the bottom of the third. 3-1. The Bluefish lead the Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
It's better with the Bees, Connecticut's most affordable, family-friendly baseball. Great action and even better memories every time out. Tickets start at $5. Call 860.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Bottom of the third inning, Kevin Jeffers back out on the mound. He'll face Skelton, Rosa, and Maddox here in the third inning. Skelton struck out in his first at-bat. Rosa grounded out. Maddox had an RBI single. The Bees trail 3-1 in game 2. Trying to avoid dropping their 9th straight to Bridgeport. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Skelton struck out on a full count back in the first inning with Kajimoto over at first. Pitch misses away. Actually, Kajimoto was at second after stealing the bag. (2-0) coming from Jeffress. Misses, 3-0. 3-0. Jeffers comes set. The pitch. Strike over the outside corner, 3-1. Skelton leads the Atlantic League, 51 walks. No one else is really close. Next highest is 44. That's Josh Prince of Sugarland. As strike 2 delivered. Count runs full. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. 52nd walk of the year for Skelton, on pace for 104. League record. Make sure I get this right. I believe it's 110. As Rosa comes to the plate. League record for walks is 101, so right now, Skelton on pace to beat the league record for walks with 104. As the first pitch misses away, ball 1. .104 is the stolen base record in the Atlantic League. Jeffers will check on the runner as a right-hander starts to get loose out in Bridgeport's pen. Not a surprise. Jeffers was signed as a reliever, but making the spot start here today. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled back off the glove of Nessie. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Fouled away by Rosa. He's in a 1-2 hole. Appears. Pitcher getting loose. Be Zach Rhodes as the 1-2. Slice foul down the right field line and into the stands. It's actually not Groats warming up. Pitcher has double digits. This one ground out towards second, could be two. Cuevas will flip to Rosa for one. Over to first, and that's a double play. 4-6-3. So Rosa turns the double play on Rosa. As Cuevas to Rosa to Molina. Empty the bases and put 2 outs up on the board. So 2 down. Maddox to the plate. He has the lone RBI for the Bees. The pitch. In for a strike. It's an RBI single back in the first inning to score. Yusuke Kajimoto. The second, the Bees left a man at third base. Count evens at 1-1. 1-1. This is sent the opposite way. Backing up is Lambo. He will make the catch on the warning track as that drifted. The side is retired, so the walk proves harmless. We'll have our trivia question when we return here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Fall to your summer, 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to New Britain Stadium, a 10% discount at Bee Hive and Company, first opportunity.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
New Britain Stadium, 3-1. The Bluefish have the lead as it'll be Molina, Lambo, and Ness due up for the Bluefish here in the top of the fourth. It's time for trivia here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. Play along by leaving a comment on Facebook or YouTube or tweet us at New Britain Bees. Today's question, how many Connecticut residents have played for the Bees in 2017? How many Connecticut residents have played for the Bees in 2017? Molina sends this one out to right. Hinshaw has it. And on the first pitch of the inning, Molina is retired. Trivia answer coming up in the bottom half of the inning. Be sure to leave your comment on Facebook or tweet us on Twitter. You can also leave a comment on YouTube. So Lambo steps in. Lambo's had 3 hits and 4 at-bats. First pitch, a ball. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1 the count. No action right now in Bridgeport's bullpen. Fouled away. Pettibone misses down. Count evens at 2-2. This is sent foul by Lambo off the tarp down the right field side. Count remains 2-2. After today, the Bees will battle the Somerset Patriots in the first series of the second half. 3 games here at home. 6:35 tomorrow. As pitch misses inside, 3-2 the count. 6:35 tomorrow, Dollar Day Monday. Then Tuesday is not 2 for Tuesday. Instead, it's New Britain Day. All New Britain residents get free tickets to the game. Special 2:05 start time for the 4th of July. Afterwards, the fireworks are at Stanley Quarter Park. Great American Boom put on by the city of New Britain as the payoff pitch is lifted out towards center. A lazy fly ball. In comes Krause, still coming in as the wind got that one, and that'll be out number 2. And Wednesday's game will be at 6:35. It's fun for everyone, presented by the YMCA with the Family 4-pack, including food and a merchandise discount. Tickets available for all 3 games by calling 860-826-BEES, online at MBBs.com, and at the New Britain Stadium box office as Nessie flies out to center. The side is retired. 3 flyouts in the inning, and Pettibone has set the last 7 Bluefish down in order. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Trivia answer coming up. 3-1 Bridgeport over New Britain here on the Bees Broadcast Network.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just mix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
baseballhall.org.
Kevin Jeffries back out on the mound, bottom half of the 4th inning. Bierfeld, Hinshaw, and Krause. The outfield is due up. Should have led into the inning with your love, but so it goes. As Jeffries will face Bierfeld to lead things off. It's time for our trivia answer. Today's question: how many Connecticut residents have played for the Bees in 2017? Checking things over. No one played along today in Game 2. Shame. The answer is 8 total. 6 currently active. Heppel, Napo, Greenwood, Bierfeld, Rosa, and Gilblair are the actives, plus Pukonen and Marzi. The 2 no longer on the rosters. The first pitch to Bierfeld is in for a strike. So 8 Connecticut residents as Bierfeld sends this very high, but very foul. Hit off the dumpsters out next to Bee Hive Field. That was crushed, but it was well foul. Turned around on that one. 0-2 the count. That'll be about the farthest strike you'll see. The 0-2. Just off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jeffries in this spot start is now up to 63 pitches. One, 2. This is grounded back up the middle. Over is Rosa. He bobbles it, and Bierfeld will reach for the 4th inning. Bees will have the leadoff man aboard. Will likely be a single for Connor Bierfeld. And indeed it is. 4th hit of the game for the Bees. 2 belong to Bierfeld. So stepping in is Hinshaw. Ground into an inning-endings fielder's choice in the 1st inning. First pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 2. On deck, Michael Kraus. The 0-2. That one hits Hinshaw and hits him hard. That ricocheted into the stands off Hinshaw, right off his hip. He is in some pain. Andy Musino, the Bees trainer, coming out to check on him. That one hurt. A massive ricochet. As Musino's going to bring him over to first.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just accept this for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Bierfeld up to second. We'll keep an eye on that. That was brutally hard. And now, Luis Rodriguez will come make a pitching change. And we will step aside. 2 on, nobody out. And Rodriguez has not yet made the move to the bullpen. Waiting. See if there is a move Full meeting with the infield. And no pitching change. Jeffress will stay in the game. So Kraus will come to the plate against Jeffress. Infield in at the corners. Kraus walked, stole second, was stranded at third in his first at-bat. He'll send this one foul down the right field side. Strike one. Hinshaw at second, or Hinshaw at first, Bierfeld at second. Normally Hinshaw very quick, but probably not at the moment after taking that hit by pitch off the hip. Coming set is Jeffress, the pitch. This is skied out towards deep center. Backing up is Myers. To the warning track, he'll make the catch. Both runners will tag. Hinshaw up to second, Bierfeld up to third. As now Jamar Walton comes to the plate with the tying run in scoring position. In the form of Hinshaw. Now, Luis Rodriguez will come out. He will make the pitching change. So, we'll wait. Still no signal from Machete. And he has not yet made the move. And now we'll take the ball. So pitching change coming from New Britain Stadium. One out here in the fourth inning. Bees threatening, but they trail 3-1 to the Bridgeport Bluefish.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown.
It bangs off the wall. One run will score.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just accept this for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
The man at second, no longer Hinshaw. He's been pulled out of the game after suffering a stinger off the hip, to say the least, on that hit by pitch. Into the game comes McGuigan. Likely Kajimoto will move out to right field. Baca to second and McGuigan to short, but we'll wait and see what the defensive changes are in the bottom half of the inning. But McGuigan now at second, Bierfeld at third. With Walton at the plate, DeGiulio delivers, misses outside, ball one. DeGiulio enters the game with a 5.40 ERA and a 1-3 record. This is his 28th appearance, 26 2/3 innings, 24 strikeouts. Walton's batting .297 off the right-hander. Misses away again, 2-0. Two and 0. pitch. This is nubbed down the third base line foul. Yoshida will field it and flip it to a fan. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two the count after another foul ball by Walton. Two-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Well, they'll call it a foul tip. But Walton's retired. First strikeout for DiGiulio. That'll be out number 2 in the inning and brings Michael Baca to the plate. Baca comes to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. He struck out on 3 pitches in his first at-bat. DiGiulio comes set. The pitch. In there for a strike. Jeffers goes 3 1/3 innings. Allowed 4 hits. So far, just 1 run, although he's responsible for both men on. You can win, you cannot lose. Walked 2 and he struck out 2. Pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2 from DiGiulio. DiGiulio delivers, swung on and missed. Baca strikes out, and the side retired. So the Bees strand 2 men aboard on a hit. We're through 4. 3-1. The Bluefish lead the Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national...
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Top of the 5th inning, defensive changes for the New Britain Bees. Jake McGuigan stays in the game at shortstop. Michael Baca moves from short to third. Jovan Rosa moves over to first base, and out to right field goes Maddox. It's Hinshaw out of the game. First pitch down low to Angeles Nina. Ball 1. Nina struck out in his first at-bat. Pettibone still on the mound for the Bees. He rocks and fires the 1-0. Misses high and inside, 2-0. now 3-0. Pettibone misses. He steps and fires. Pay out the 3-0. In for a strike. Taking all the way was Nina. That one fouled right back above us. Hit with some force. As ball 4 issued to Nina, he will head down to first. Pettibone's first walk of this inning, and actually of the game, as that'll bring Angel Rosa to the plate. Coming to the plate now is Rosa. Angel Rosa had a sac fly, drove in a run. The pitch. This one bounces off of Skelton's pad. Wild pitch. That is the second of the game for Pettibone. Ball 1 to Rosa. This is pop foul and out of play. 1-1 the count. One from Pettibone, swung on and missed. The count, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Rosa. Myers waits on deck. He's 1 for 2. Pettibone about to come set. Now he'll step off as time granted. Pettibone sets. Checks the runner at second. The pitch swung on and missed. He will get Rosa. Second strikeout for Pettibone. $20 donated to to the Prune Scramble Center, courtesy of Beacon Pharmacy. On the afternoon, or in this game, is now Skelton will go out and talk to Pettibone. Myers coming to the plate. Quick consultation on the mound between Skelton and Pettibone. Myers will step in. Myers, a pair of hits on the day, 1 in game 1, 1 in game 2. He had 2 hits yesterday. Home run and a triple, both with RBIs attached. Myers, former Blue Crab. As Pettibone now comes to the set. The pitch. Inside pitch grounded past the dive of Baca and out to left field. Rounding third and heading home is Nina. He will score. Up to second is Myers. We'll see how that's called as it glanced off the glove of Baca, but it appears it'll be an RBI double for Myers. And Nina scores 4-1. Bridgeport has the lead. It is indeed a double. With Myers now has every type of hit, single, double, triple, and home run in this 2-day, 3-game series. So Osney again comes to the plate. Off and running is Myers. Throw down to third is in time. As Myers caught stealing for the second time this afternoon. 2-5 goes the out. Myers will argue briefly, but he is retired. Pitch was a strike, so that'll be out number 2 in the inning. Guillen down in the count, 0-1. Second batter thrown out stealing. Second time it's been Myers. As there's some yelling from the Bridgeport dugout towards third base umpire Carl Best. As Luis Rodriguez headed over to the dugout, telling someone to get clear. The pitch, reaching for it, is Guillen, but he fouls it away. 0-2 the count. Stepping and firing Pettibone, the 0-2. Breaking ball misses away. 1-2 the count. One, 2. Misses inside, 2-2 the count. 4-1, Bridgeport has the lead. 3 runs in the second, 1 run here in the 5th. Misses off the plate, and Pettibone now has a 3-2 count to contend with. Payoff pitch coming. This is slashed down the left field line, backing up Bierfeld. He will make the catch on the run, and the side is retired. Bridgeport gets another run on just 1 hit in the inning, no one left aboard. And after 4.5, it is 4-1. Bluefield over Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just accept this for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Bottom of the 5th inning, and Darby Myers has apparently been ejected from today's game. There's a new center fielder in the game. Can't see who it is just yet. As the first pitch to Kajimoto misses away from DeJulio, ball 1. So Myers ejected. So new center fielder in the game. See if we can figure out who it is. They'll bat in Myers' spot. So count 1-1 to Kajimoto. The Bees trail 4-1. The pitch. Misses off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. It is apparently Jonathan Galvez taking over in center as this is lined out to right field. A base hit for Yusuke Kajimoto. His second hit of the game. And leadoff man aboard for the 5th consecutive inning for the New Britain Bees. So DeJulio allows the leadoff hit. It is indeed Jonathan Galvez who takes over in center. Galvez. Skelton steps in on the left side, honored for his 1,000th career game. This game now official, or will be after this inning. As coming set is DeJulio. Runner at first, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1 the count. The 0-1, grounded foul down the right field line. Count 1-1, or 0-2, excuse me. Julio comes set. The 0-2. This is away, 1-2 the count. One and two. Coming set to Julio. The pitch. This is popped up. Out towards shallow left. Peeling off is Rosa. Lambo will come in and make the catch. That'll be out number 1 in the inning. So Jovan Rosa will come to the plate. Twice he's grounded out. Once to short, once to second. When he grounded out to second, that started a 4-6-3 double play. Coming set, DeJulio. No action behind him in the Bridgeport bullpen. The pitch. This is lined out towards left, but too hard. It's right at Lambo. He will make the catch, and that'll be out number 2. That brings Craig Maddox to the plate. Maddox, the right fielder now. He started the game at first base. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single, driven in the only Bees run. Who's the man at first base, Yusuke Kajimoto, who came home. He's still at first base after the leadoff single here. The pitch. Breaking ball down low, ball 1. A 1-0. Strike over the outside corner, evens the count at 1. Deerfelt waits on deck. He's got a pair of singles. He's counted for 2 of the 5 hits. One off the plate. The 2-1 coming from DeJulio. Kajimoto at first, a big lead. This lined right out towards second. Cuevas was playing in shallow right, and the side is retired as they had the shift on and it worked. So it hit and a man left aboard for the Bees. They've left 6 men on through 5. We head to the 6th. 4-1. Bridgeport leads the New Britain Bees.
Hi, this is Elaine Abaceras.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
Get your tickets at the New Britain Stadium box office, online at mbbs.com, or by calling 860-826-BEES.
Top of the 6th inning, John Pettibone back out for the New Britain Bees. He'll face Cuevas, Fields, and Molina here in the 6th inning. 4-1, Bridgeport has the lead. First pitch from Pettibone, breaking ball just high, ball 1 to Cuevas, who's grounded out twice. Once to short, and second time was out in front of the plate. Skelton had it. Pettibone misses again, 2-0 the count. Pettibone at 76 pitches through 5 innings. Gets the swing and a miss at a high fastball for strike 1. Two 2-1 pitch coming from Pettibone. This is lined up towards short. Nice play by McGuigan, but his throw goes wide. Pulls Rosa off the bag. It'll be an infield hit as McGuigan, with a great defensive stop, but was throwing on the run. 7th game for the Bridgeport Bluefish. As leadoff man aboard for the 2nd consecutive inning and 4th time in this game. 9 of the half innings we've have had the leadoff man aboard. Every single Bees inning has had the leadoff man on. That brings Fields to the plate, 1 for 2. The pitch. Breaking ball. Actually, fastball that tailed away. A lot of movement on that. Tailed away over the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1. This is blooped out towards left. It'll get down for a base hit. Rounding second, then holding up is Cuevas. So back-to-back singles to greet Pettibone here in the 6th. And there's 2 on with nobody out. 4-1, Bridgeport already leads with Molina coming to the plate. Staring in his Pettibone. Now he comes set. 2 on, nobody out. First pitch to Molina, swung on and missed. Pitch down in the dirt. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Down in the dirt this time, Molina opts not to offer. Evens the count at 1. This is ripped into the left field fencing. Rolls all the way to the wall. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Somerset has taken lead over Lancaster. Their game. Top of the 9th, 6-4, Patriots over Barnstormers. If Lancaster loses, a win by Southern Maryland gives them the Freedom Division Championship in the first half. A loss by Southern Maryland would bring them into a 1-game playoff. 2-2 the count as Pettibone missed with the last pitch in the dirt. Coming set, Pettibone. The 2-2. This is popped out towards first base side. It'll make the seats. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Down low with the breaking ball, and the count runs full. Pettibone draws up to the letters. Runners take their leads. The pitch. This is sent down the right field line. Out of play. Payoff pitch coming from Pettibone. Runners take their leads. This is again fouled off. Back to the sweet level and out of play. 88 pitches now for Pettibone for 5+ innings of work. Payoff pitch again, fouled away. Both runners were in motion. They'll have to retreat back to second and first. Returning to second, Cuevas. Fields returning to first. These have lost 8 of their last, or the last 8 matchups, I should say, against the Bridgeport Bluefish. They've been swept twice. Trying to avoid that here today. The payoff pitch, again, ball 4. Bases are loaded now against Pettibone. And that brings up Lambo. Lambo had 2 home runs in the first game. They'll bat now with nobody out. And the base is full of Bluefish. Bees have their infield at double play depth, a little bit in at third is Baca. First pitch misses away, ball 1. They have allowed 4 grand slams this year. The 1-0. This is sent out towards right field. It's deep, it's far, it's gone. The 12th grand slam allowed in Bees history, the 5th this year. And it is now 8-1 Bluefish. A grand slam for Lambo. Something that we've seen all too often. against the New Britain Bees. Lambeau got all of that and more. So a grand slam. Lambeau's third home run between the two games. That'll summon Stan Clyburn, and Pettibone's night is over. Pitching change coming to you from New Britain Stadium. The score, 8-1, Bluefish over Bees.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/New Britain Bees, Twitter @New Britain Bees, Instagram @New Britain Bees, and follow us on Snapchat as well. New Britain Bees is the handle there.
This is sent out towards right field. It's deep, it's far, it's gone. The 12th grand slam allowed in Bees history, the 5th this year. And it is now 8-1. Bluefish. A grand slam for Lambeau. Something that we've seen all too often against the New Britain Bees. Lambeau got all of that and more. So a grand...
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just mix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern.
This is
we
sent
source
out
from the
towards
land,
right field. It's deep,
from the
it's
grass,
far, it's gone.
from the trees.
The 12th grand slam allowed in Bees history, the 5th this year.
We only use the highest quality,
and it is now
real-life digital
8-1.
photography to create our
Bluefish.
pattern. Because there's a difference between looking real and being
Grand
real. True
slam
Timber.
for Lambeau.
We're almost real. Isn't real
We've
enough.
seen all too often against the New Britain Bees. Lambeau got all of that and more. So a grand another slider is swung on and miss. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Pettibone on the hook for this game, but does not leave any runners inherited. The pitch. 3 straight sliders, and Nessie strikes out. First strikeout for Shimo, 3rd strikeout in game 2. That brings up Angeles Nina. Nina walked and scored last inning. He's also struck out 0 for 1 officially. Coming set, Shimo, the pitch. This is ripped down the third base line, but foul. Strike 1. Shimo into the game. His 24th, a 4-1 record, a 3.86 ERA. 33 innings pitched now. 31 strikeouts, 12 walks. Bones batting just 190 off the side armor. As he gets the swing and the miss from Nina. Count 0-2. (0-2) from Shimo. Fastball misses away, a waste pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. (0-2) slider grounded out towards short to the backhand is McGuigan. He fires to first. Good stretch by Rosa on the other end, and that'll be out number 2. That brings Angel Rosa to the plate. He has a sac fly and a strikeout. 2 out, 8-1. The Bees trail in this game. The pitch, in for a strike. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Shimo gets the swing through by Rosa, and the count now is 0-2. Oh, 1-2 now. Pitch just misses low. One-two is swung on and missed, says the first base umpire, Derek Moshe. And 2 strikeouts for Shimo, 4 on the night for the Bees. But the grand slam by Lambo means that the Bees will trail by an 8-1 score as we head to the bottom to 6th here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
On the latest team news.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
New pitcher on the hill for the Bridgeport Bluefish is Zach Groats. Will take over on the mound. Frank DiGiulio went an inning and 2/3. Allowed a hit, struck out 2. He is in line for the win right now. Bridgeport leads 8-1 in this game. Jeffries went the first 3 1/3 innings. And now Bierfeld will face Groats, who has seen the Bees before against New Britain this year. Groats, 3 games, 2 earned runs. Has recorded a save against New Britain this year. Bees batting .500 against the sidearmer. Overall, against the rest of the league, Groats a 5.76 ERA. This will be his 32nd appearance. Only 29 2/3 innings pitched. Lambo's grand slam. Big blow in this as Bierfeld swings and misses at a fastball high and inside. Strike 1. Lancaster just won as they walked off the Somerset Patriots on a pair of home runs over their short porch. 7-6 the final, so Lancaster and Southern Maryland will go to a 1-game playoff on July 28th for the Liberty Division, or the Freedom Division first half championship. His ball misses to Bierfeld. Two and 2 the count to Bierfeld. So the first half will be decided in the Freedom Division on July 28th in a 1-game playoff, as this is sent out towards left field. A base hit And for the 6th time in as many innings, the Bees have the leadoff man aboard. Bierfeld with his 3rd single of game 2. That brings Jake McGuigan to the plate for the first time, the shortstop. So he took over as a pinch runner for Hinshaw after Hinshaw was beamed on the hip. So McGuigan will bat in the first game of the doubleheader. He was the starting shortstop. Went 1 for 3, drove in a run. First pitch, in for a strike. Coming set. The pitch is fouled back to the screen. McGuigan's in an 0-2 hole. Groats comes set. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. McGuigan strikes out, and that will be out number 1. So that brings Kraus to the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk. He was the last batter faced by the starter Jeffress in today's game. First pitch is in for a strike to Kraus, 0-1 the count. The 0-1, grounded foul down the third base line. 0-2 to Michael Kraus. Walton waits on deck. He's 0 for 2 in today's game. Long wait by Groats on the mound. The pitch. This is grounded out towards short, could be 2. Underhanded flip from Rosa to Cuevas. They just get the 1. Kraus reaches on the fielder's choice. 6-4 retires Bierfeld. And now Walton will bat. With runner at first, 2 down. He'll face Groats. Pitch misses for ball 1. So the Bees will host Lancaster on July 27th. Barnstormers will head down to Southern Maryland. On July 28th, they will play 2. 1 game in the first half and 1 game on the second half. They'll play 2 more down in Southern Maryland. Then they will return to Lancaster to face the Bees. Count 1-1. Groats comes set. He delivers. This sent out towards center field. On a line towards Myers, who's coming in. It'll fall in front of him as he misread it. Walton will reach on a single. And over to third base is Kraus. As that'll be a single. The wind blowing that one a little bit towards right. It's Galvez, center fielder, misread that. Alves, not normally a center fielder, normally a corner outfielder, but taking over in center with Myers being ejected in the 5th inning. So 2 outs, Baca at the plate. The pitch from Groats, slash fouled out to the right field bleachers and out of play, strike one. This is the 210th game in Bees franchise history. Pending the outcome of today's game, Bees have exactly 100, or excuse me, they have 97 wins, 71 all of last year, plus 26 on this year. Be 96 and 197 and 113. Nothing and 2 the count to Baca. The pitch from Groats off the plate, 1 and 2 the count. Groats draws up to the letters. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Baca strikes out. And that will be out number 3. 2 men left aboard for the Bees on 2 hits in the inning. No runs to show for it. We head to the 7th. 8-1 Bridgeport over New Britain here on the Bees Broadcast Network.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
No bars. Oh no, looks like somebody needs a new network.
When I got this unlimited plan, they told me they were all the same.
They're not. Verizon has the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's basically made for places like this.
Honey, what if it was just us out here?
Right. So, I ordered you a car. Thank you. You don't want to be out here at night because of the coyotes.
Okay, thanks, bud. Bye.
Be nice to have your car for some shelter. Bye.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
New pitcher on the mound for the New Britain Bees. Eric Fornatero takes over on the hill. Brandon Shimo got out of the 6th inning following the grand slam allowed to Lambo by Pettibone. Shimo ends up going a full inning, striking out 2, and he'll give way to Fornatero. Fornatero making his first appearance since leaving a game in Southern Maryland with an injury. He was activated off the disabled list the day Anthony Marzi was signed by the Twins. Overall on the year, Fornatero 0-2, a 6.35 ERA. This is his 12th appearance and 4th in relief. 34 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 19 walks. Opponents batting .304 off of the former St. Louis Cardinal, 1 of 2 on the Bees roster. He will face Galvez up for the first time, followed by Guillen and Cuevas. Galvez taking over for Myers after he was ejected. Coming set, Fornatero, the pitch. Fastball misses low over the outside, ball 1. Second half of the season starts tomorrow. This is sent down the right field line, foul off the carousel to even the count at 1. 6:35 start tomorrow against the Somerset Patriots. Get your tickets by calling 860-826-BEES, online at MBBees.com and at the New Britain Stadium box office. 2 series in the second half, one against Somerset and one against Bridgeport at Bridgeport before the All-Star break. So that'll be the next week of play, 1 week away from the All-Star break here in the Atlantic League. After the All-Star break, 64 games remain. 32 at home. It'll be a sprint to the finish. 1-2 to Galvez. Breaking ball misses high, 2-2. Count runs full. Fornatero missing up high. Guillen waits on deck. He's 0 for 3. Payoff pitch. This is sent out towards second. Up with it. Scott Shimoto, he'll fire to first, and that'll be out number 1. So that brings Osni Guillen to the plate. Guillen 0 for 3. 2 flyouts, 1 to center and 1 to left. A ground out to second, wedged in between. Coming set Fornatero, the pitch. Nearly sends it to the backstop, lost a grip on the curveball, ball 1. Tomorrow's game, we'll see Kyle Simon toe the rubber for the New Britain Bees. Actually, will be Kyle Simon tomorrow. He'll be opposed by Rick Teasley of Somerset. Then on the 4th of July, it'll be Mike Lee going up against Lucas Irvine, and then in the 3rd and final game, Greenwood versus Will Oliver. Rematches from the last series against Somerset. Same 3 pitchers. 2-1 the count now. Oddly enough, this will be Somerset's final trip to New Britain this season. Already been here twice. This will be their final one starting tomorrow. The 2-1. Chopped up the first base side, foul. 2-2. Eight to 1. The Bluefish have the lead. Count 2-2 to Osni Guillen. Pitch down low. Count runs full. Second full count that Fornatero's faced. Three and 2 the count. Fornatero was about to come set. Now he'll step off.
Dude, seriously, what are we doing here, Fornatero? Throw the ball.
Payoff pitch from Fornatero. This is grounded towards first. Pops up for Rosa. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that's out number 2 in the inning. 2 down. Cuevas coming to the plate. 1 for 3. Single and a run scored. Scoring on Lambo's grand slam. That was last inning. The pitch to Cuevas. Breaking ball misses inside. Ball 1. Fields waits on deck. 2 for 3 with a pair of runs scored. One out. Down low. 2-0. 3-0. Fornatero misses away with a breaking pitch. Bees would finish the first half having lost 3 straight. It's a strike over the outside. They cannot score at least 7. The bottom of the 7th inning, last scheduled inning. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. So a 2-out walk issued by Fornatero. And that will bring Daniel Fields to the plate. So Fields comes to the plate. 2 for 3, 2 runs scored in today's game. Fornatero stares down, now comes set. The pitch. Fields fouls this off himself on the plate. He goes down in a heap. That'll be strike 1. Fields down on one knee. And he'll pop himself up with the bat. Looks like he just stunned himself. Take a little walk in the batter's circle. Fields looks like he's ready to step back in from the left side. Pure left-handed hitter. Count 0-1. Fornatero dangles his arm down. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. The count 0-2. Good fastball from Fornatero. The 0-2 just misses inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Rosa not holding on Cuevas at first. Fornatero sets the 1-2 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Baca comes in. He will make the catch, and the side is retired. Bridgeport leaves a man on. We head to the bottom of the 7th. The score, 8-1 Bluefish over Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
And stay up to date on the latest team news.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just mix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
New pitcher on the hill for the Bridgeport Bluefish here in the bottom of the 7th inning. These trail by 7 runs, 8-1 Bluefish lead. Brian Moran takes over for Zach Groats, who allowed a pair of hits in the 6th inning, but stranded runners on the corners. Groats also had 2 strikeouts, and into the game comes Moran. on the season. Moran has been very good for the Bluefish. An ERA of 3, 23 games, but only 15 innings, 26 strikeouts for the lefty. He'll deal with Kajimoto, who will bat right-handed, Skelton, the left-hander, and Rosa, who is a right-hander. So Moran on, not a save situation. So they haven't gone to Carpenter. First pitch, misses inside, ball 1. Nearly hit Kajimoto. Coming set Moran, the pitch. This is skied out towards shallow left field. Rosa is under it, he will make the catch, and that will be out number 1. So that brings Skelton to the plate. Skelton 0 for 2 with his 51st walk of the season in today's game.
Don't you make a mockery of America's greatest pastime. At least I used to think it was America's greatest pastime.
Long look in by Moran. Now he comes set. The pitch. Ball 1. Moran misses. The pitch. Strike. And the count is now 1-1. Bridgeport will finish with 41 wins in the first half and not win the half. Pretty astounding. As this is sent out towards right field and deep. It is a foul ball. Yes. As it just missed to the right of the line underneath the 330 marker. In fact, that banged right off the door to the batting cage. Skelton almost had a home run in his 1,000th game. Count 1-2 now. James Skelton 1 out in the inning. The 1-2. This is sent out towards center field. Backing up is Galvez. He will make the catch, and that is the second out of the 7th inning. So with 2 outs, Rosa will bat. Jovan, 0 for 3. Ground out, ground into a double play, and a line out to left. Takes over at first base with Maddox moving out to right field following the injury to Hinshaw. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Pitch, broken back, grounder out to second. This should do it. Cuevas up with it. He fires to first, and the ball game is over. The Bees drop their last 9 games to Bridgeport, and they will finish the first half 26-44 on the year. Final score of Game 2, 8-1, Bluefish over Bees. We'll be back in a moment with the recap here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Fall to your summer, 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to New Britain Stadium, a 10% discount at Bee Hive & Company, first opportunity for 2017 playoff tickets, an opportunity to throw out a first pitch, and more. For more information and to get your mini plan today, visit nbbs.com/tickets and click on the mini plan tab, or call the box office at 860-826-BEES.
New Britain Bees baseball, it's better with the Bees.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/NewBrittonBees, Twitter @NewBrittonBees, Instagram @NewBrittonBees, and follow us on Snapchat as well. New Britain Bees is the handle there. Community events, game day photos, game results, transactions, upcoming promotions, and more. Follow the Bees on social media to get the latest scoop on your favorite Atlantic League team.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that would bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Come see why it's better with the Bees, Connecticut's most affordable, family-friendly baseball. Great action and even better memories every time out. Tickets start at $5. Call 860-826-BEES or visit NBBees.com.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees.
Final score from New Britain Stadium. The New Britain Bees drop both games of a doubleheader and are swept by the Bridgeport Bluefish. The final score of Game 2, 8-1. Bluefish over Bees. Winning pitcher Frank DiGiulio, who improves to 2-3 on the year. John Pettibone takes the loss. He's now 1-4 on the season. No save in a game that took 2 hours and 16 minutes. Grand total of 3 hours and 45 minutes of baseball between the two games here today, as the Bees swept, allowing 13 runs and only scoring 3 themselves across the doubleheader. Bees' lone run came in the bottom of the first. They actually led this game. A leadoff single by Yusuke Kajimoto, who stole second, came home on the RBI single by Craig Maddox, but that was all that the Bees would get in the game, as New Britain would drop their 9th straight game to Bridgeport. They are now 1-9 against the Bluefish this year. So New Britain will finish the first half with a 26-44 record. They will be 11-24 at home, 15-20 on the road. 4 more losses will tie them with the number of home losses that they had at home all of last year. But the tides will turn and everything resets tonight, as the Bees will face the Somerset Patriots tomorrow at 6:35 p.m. for the first game of the second half. Reminder that the winner of the second half automatically qualifies for the Atlantic League playoffs. So consider the race wide open here in the second half of the season. So Pettibone the loss today, DiGiulio the win, and the Bees will send Kyle Simon to the mound tomorrow. He'll be opposed by Rick Teasley of Somerset. Somerset already has clinched a playoff spot by winning the first half in the Liberty Division, and they will face the Bees tomorrow as they look to improve their overall standings in the league. Again, the final score of Game 2, 8-1 Bridgeport over New Britain. Game 1, a 5-2 win for the Bluefish over the Bees. Bees scoring runs in the 3rd and the 7th. Maddox doubling in the 7th of Game 1 and coming home on a Bierfeld RBI. Jake McGuigan the other RBI in today's games. It's time to sign off here from New Britain Stadium, as we've had a long day, a long weekend of baseball here at the Hardware City. Thanks so much to our fans who came out across all 3 games, actually 3 days, as well as 3 games, to watch Bees baseball here in New Britain. The final score for the final time, 8-1, Bridgeport over the Bees. We hope you'll join us for the second half of the season. Mini plans still available for 10 games, 35 home games left here at New Britain Stadium. And get your tickets by calling 860-826-BEES, online at NBBees.com, and at the New Britain Stadium box office. We'll see you tomorrow night here at New Britain Stadium, Bees and Somerset, on the broadcast network. 6:20 the pregame show, 6:35 the first pitch. Dollar Day Monday here at New Britain Stadium. My name is Chris Knobloch. Thanks so much for spending your Sunday here with us on the Bees Broadcast Network. We'll talk to you tomorrow as the second half gets underway here at New Britain Stadium.